one thing I would like to ask him, it will be, Father, do you know what I've been through? Do you even care? Do you know at all? Do you know my experience as going to do maid at age of 9? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Thank you guys so much for coming back. Thank you for your love and your support. I really appreciate you guys. And if you are new to my channel, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Janet Obeji, married with 3 kids. I'm a carer. I'm based in UK. I'm from West Africa. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Benin. I'm from all over West Africa. And on this channel, I do a lot of things. I do DIY, I do home remedy, I do daily vlog, I do story time as I'm doing now. Sometimes I do live video. Sometimes when I travel, I take you guys to my trip. You know, there are a lot of things I do on this channel that YouTube allow me to share. You know, I share. So today is a story time. It's something I want to share with you guys. So those of you that you know, and those of you that you don't know, I'm just going to quickly brief you guys. At age of 9, my father made a decision for me to go and do maid. And out of that age now, I've been doing maid till I was in my 20s. And when I was growing up, I have that bitterness in me. I have that bitterness in me. Like, it's not like I hate my dad because he made a decision for me to go and do maid. I just have that bitterness. I don't know how to put it, but I just have that bitterness that it's someone that can let a child go and do maid at age of 9. Now, I know a lot of you I've gone through so much. Some of you here have gone through even more than what I've been through. Some of you have not even seen life. Some of you have not been through anything. Some of your life is so great. Let me just stop and say this quickly. Those of you that you haven't seen life, you don't know what I'm talking about. So what? That. I don't want you to leave me nasty comments. Okay. If you leave me nasty comments, I will delete your comments and I will block, because life is too short. A lot is going on these days that any day you sleep now and you wake up the next day, you should thank God. Okay? And some of you that you don't like when I'm talking, when I'm being emotional, also exit yourself, because this might also be emotional for me, because this is my life experience I'm sharing. It's not like I'm sitting here making up stories. This is my life experience, my true life story I'm sharing. Okay? Thank you. So I have that bitterness for my dad. It's not like I hate him. I just, as a child, it wasn't easy, because you go and live with another family. Of course, because you are 9, they will take advantage of you. A job that 18-year-old is meant to do, they will tell you to do. They will feed you whenever they want to feed you. They don't want to feed you, they don't have to feed you. But your parents are somewhere, they are having the best time of their life. And this is really difficult for me. So I was so scared of my dad. I wasn't able to express my feelings to him. That daddy, even up to today, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, even up to today, I've not able to face my dad, to tell my dad my experience of life. So did my father actually know my pain, what I was going through all those years, that he decided for me to go and do maid with another family? Does he know what I was going through, how those family were maltreating me. Does he know at all? Does he know whether I sleep or I wake up? Do they feed me? Whether I was sick? Whether there are sometimes I was in a hospital? Whether there are sometimes I was sick, nobody care about my health? Does he even know all this? That is what I would like to share with him someday. That, Father, this is what I go through. I know some of you be like, oh, Janet, don't worry. But God have blessed you now. Put it behind you. No. There are some things that you can never put behind you. Don't let us fool ourselves. There are some things that you just have to express your feelings. That, Father, this is what happened. So that other people might learn from it. Or maybe if you know anybody, you can tell them that, hey, these children, whatever you do to them, they will surely come back and tell you, oh, be careful what you do, oh, be careful the decision you make, oh. That is all. I'm just wondering, does he know what I feel, my pain? Does he actually know? I don't know whether he knows. But one day, I'm going to let him know. Yes. Do you even care? Do you know at all? Do you know my experience as going to do maid at age of 9? Do you know how they were treating me? Do you know whether there was sometimes I was sick, I was scared, I need you, I need mommy? Does it even bother you? Does it? That's one thing I would like also to say, to ask him rather. Because I remember some time ago when I just came back from Nigeria, me and my husband was talking, we're saying something, and my husband was like, but have you ever sat your dad down and let your dad know about all this? I said, I've not. But definitely the time is coming. You know, sometimes we have to do things the right way, not the wrong way. Don't do something that is right the wrong time. Do something that is right at the right time. So I'm waiting for the right time. I just want to share my bit of other experience, so it might help some of you and we can all learn from it. So please, if you've been through so much or you've been through some similar experience, please just leave me a comment, and then, you know, other people get to see as well. You know, anybody that does not say our own, nobody will know. A lot of people going through so much that nobody even know. If I don't come out to tell you guys my story, some of you will not know. You'll be wondering, isn't it? How did all happen? You know, but I'm happy to share. So when I was growing up, I wish I could sit my father down, but I never had the courage to sit him down, to ask him, why did you choose me to go and do maid at age of 9? Why my brother was in school? You sent my brother to school and you chose me. Is it because I was a girl? You chose me to go and do maid. I never have the courage. But now that I have the courage, I see that it's not the right time yet. So I'm waiting for the right time. Okay. So I have that. But now, what now make it easier for me that I've now even forget about everything I've been through as a child, all the sufferness, because I was with another family, the way they treat me, all the pain. When I remember, I just say it's my father's fault. But now I've forgiven my dad. And I share some of my video some time ago. I said I've forgiven, and some of you be like, oh Janet, that's a very good, I'm happy you forgive your dad. Now let me tell you guys, it's not like I just woke up one day and I say, oh, I forgive this man, Jerry, everything is done, I've forgiven him. No, I forgive him because of a reason, and the reason is because of my grandmother. Yes, my dad's mom. May her soul rest in perfect peace. He passed on last year, and he was now 1 year and 3 weeks since he passed on. It was because of him and because of her I forgive my dad. I know some of you be like, what do you mean? The reason why I said that, when my grandma, when I went home 2012, when I came to this country, I never go home after I came here with working visa. Yeah, I work and I got my indefinite to remain. I never go home. Just to let you guys know that it's not like I don't have document to travel. Since I came to this country, my document is always up to date. Everything is up to date, but I never travel. And till I met my husband, because I met my husband here. We have our first child. When I was planning to travel, I was pregnant again, so I didn't travel till I came here 2001, and I didn't travel till 2012. So when I traveled 2012, first time, my grandmother sat me down and she told me a lot of things. A lot of things she went through with her marriage, her husband family, which is my grandpa's family. And they call her all sorts of names. And then my dad was in Lagos working, and there's a lot of things my grandmother told me. She was crying when she was telling me. She was just telling me, you know, when on for me. And she told me all this. She said, then your dad was in Lagos, and then your uncle was young then, he doesn't know what to do, and somebody went to go and tell my dad that, hey, you are here, this is what your dad's family, your uncles and your aunties are doing to your mom, because then my grandpa have passed on. And then my dad, that day I was told that when my dad heard that, my dad was like, what? My own mother? And my dad just jumped into the transport and got home and go and, you know, fight for his mom. So when I heard that, I'm like, wow. So my dad does not joke with his mom. He'll do anything for his mother, and that is what makes me love my dad more. And whatever my dad have done, what did my dad did apart from him telling me or making that decision for me to go and do maid at age 9 when I'm supposed to be in school? That is all he did. And as grown as I am, I've seen so many stories that they say, oh, my dad did this to me when I was young, my dad did that, my dad did that, their dad did worse. All my own father did is just for me to go and do maid. It was so challenging for me. But as a child, you begin to think, why me? So that is why I forgive my dad, because of my grandmother. Up to the day my grandmother died, my dad does not joke with his mom. And his wife knows. His wife knows that this man does not joke with his mom. That is why I forgive him, because of the love he showed to his mom. If a man can show his mom that kind of love, and he still have it just have how he did it, that because of the love he gave to his mom does not affect him with his wife. You know, the love for his mom is there, the love for his wives are there. I just love him the way he managed all that. So if you are someone today, whether your mom or your dad or anybody have wronged you, them, and you've said you're never gonna forgive them, there must be something they've done, not even to you. Maybe there's a good thing they've done to others that makes you think that, if this man can do this, because of this, what this man did, I'm going to forgive him. Or because of what this woman did, I'm going to forgive her. That's what I mean. I don't mean people that take advantage, because some people, they will take advantage of you. If you keep forgiving them, they'll keep taking advantage. I don't mean those kind of people. So, because of my grandmother, I forgive my dad. And I love my dad more than ever. I don't joke with my dad. I love him so much. And I pray God will give him long life for me and good health. The same to my mom. My mom too, God will give her long life and good health. The reason I don't really talk much about my mom, I know some of you like, Janet, you only talk about your dad, you don't talk about your mom. Because I have nothing to say about my mom. Because you guys, you know those days, men is one that make decision, no matter decision the man make, whether it's wrong decision or right decision, the woman have no say in it. Baga. Once the husband have spoken, stamp tigung baga. So my mom has nothing to do with this. Is my dad. That's why I always say my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad. Okay. So forgiveness is number one key. Forgive somebody. For even though you've said, I will never forgive you, all you did is, there might be something that person is doing that you might say, okay, I know we can't forget, but we can forgive. So when you forgive, you have peace of mind. You'll be able to move forward quickly in life. And that is what is helping me. It's helping me a lot. So that is what I just want to come here to share. I hope it helps somebody out there, you know, forgiveness, because the way things is happening these days is so sad. So yes, guys, forgiveness is the key. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.